at the time about why she believed it was gender discrimination said, "For me, and I teach this to my son, there is no difference. For both men and women, the breast is a secondary sexual characteristic, but men have the freedom to remove their clothes when it is hot and women do not." No, actually. Men's chests are not considered generally a secondary sexual characteristic.
Generally do a lot of work.
Excited to see Germany really embracing full-on androgyny. Of course, that is not going to, it's not about androgyny. And teenage boys everywhere in Germany are very excited today. The patriarchy is, again, incredibly, incredibly clever. Great job, everyone.
It's really not that hard to go up to a woman or someone that you're interested in. Just try to disengage from the pickup artist stuff, from the Daily Wire content, and bring yourself back to humanity.
Case in point. I can tell by the long hair you have that you are a female, and I know now that I can just simply dismiss what you said without having to actually have had listened to it. It makes things easier for me.
Yes, the long hair.
It improves society because we don't spend a lot of time on things that we don't think are important. You see, that's what's happening. That's the value of it.
Yeah. It's a shorthand for you.
It's a shorthand for all of society that matters.
I go to a pool and I see a woman with her knockers out, and what are the rules? Like, can I go up there? Do I nurse? Do I insult her? Like, what? You don't know the answers to that, and who knows the
There's
answers?
no way to know.
It makes me emotional.
Am I doing something wrong by not trying to suckle? There's no way to know. I'm made to feel uncomfortable because I don't know how to interpret the fact that she doesn't want to wear a shirt when going swimming. There's no way for me to know. But it's very easy for her to come by and then say, "Oh, I'm offended now. I'm offended by what you did or did not do. I'm completely, I have no idea what to do."
It's an imposition on you.
I'm sitting here just enjoying my slab of roast beef.
And my Xanax.
Hold the cider, please.
Sam is so funny. You can see him trying to make the Jordan Peterson voice, but more in all fairness, right? If you go to a place and you meet someone who is doing something that you really do not like, there are but two things you can do. You can politely talk to them and share your concern and worries with them. Politely, obviously. Or you can simply walk out from there. That is what you can do. You can simply just move away from there. I do not get the point when people are like, "I don't understand the rule. I don't know what to do." Like, and I love Dr. Jordan Peterson. I watch his show, and I think he is someone who is very smart. He has put together a very huge following. In fact, he is very, very popular. But when I hear him say, "What are the rules here? I don't know the rules. I don't know how to behave." I'm like, come on, sir. You are more intelligent than you make us think you are. How do you mean by you don't know what to do? If you go to somewhere and you meet people, it's very simple. Treat them with respect. What else do you want to do? What else were you hoping the rules were? If you go to somewhere, if you go to a country, if you go to a neutral place, and you are worried about what the rules and regulations are, maybe do not do things that might offend them. And now you might ask, what are the things I shouldn't do? That is a good question. But then again, you might decide to greet them politely. And if you did something that was offensive to them, you can easily apologize and tell them it wasn't intentional. It was all by mistake. You can easily say to them, "I am sorry I have offended you. Please teach me, educate me, so that I would not offend you by mistake next time. That is how humans are supposed to behave in society. And that is how any adult or any reasonable person will do. You cannot just go out and say, because I don't know the rules and there are no rules here and I cannot even understand what the rules are, so I'm just going to do things my way. And if someone gets offended, then so be it. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. And also, if you are supposed to meet people whom you do not know or whom you do not understand, try learning something about them. Try asking around. Maybe when you meet them, don't just go do things or say things to them, but ask them what things are allowed and what things, if you do, wouldn't be offensive to them. Maybe ask them to educate you. That will go a long way. Instead of you claiming that there are no rules, and so how are you going to stop yourself from saying things or doing things that are offensive to people? Like Ben Shapiro was saying there. Civilized people must learn to behave in a civilized manner. And I understand that Ben Shapiro knows this very well, but his audience might not necessarily agree with what he wanted to say. So he is saying what the audience want him to say. Ben Shapiro is a highly educated person. So he understands things very well. But what he is doing, he is playing into the game of his audience. And he is feeding them with what they want to hear. It's simple. Conservatives always make a big deal out of every little thing. And won't we all be more happier and get along much more easier if only we just treat each other with respect? I'm just saying. It's not a difficult thing to treat people with respect. And in case you did things to them that they consider inappropriate or unacceptable, and they told you, you can maybe apologize and own up to it. But you guys out there, what do you think about Ben Shapiro's take on women going shirtless in swimming pools and beaches in Europe? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you are doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.